Large Gaming.
Fabian, my boy, at last. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Ready?
Well, I guess so. If only I knew what this is.
Having a bad night, child?
No, but
Just keep your poker face. They won't eat you. Well, not all of you, anyway.
my.
The little detective? Really? Hope you hosed him down.
Ignore Fletcher. I need you to focus now. Rosalind's on the left, Lou's on the right.
Well, Gideon Hall. And who do you bring to us?
As spoken for and sanctioned, Miss Emerson, this is my new child.
I see. And what do you have to say for yourself? Be kind to the poor man, sister. This is the first time he's seen you in all your glory. Welcome, Fabian. Your sire is thought of highly here. I am Lou Graham. Now tell me, who are you? Beyond the name, what will you do for this court?
Honestly,
I assume from the smell that you are not another of my unwanted suitors.
I am not with them.
No. Somehow you don't seem the type. Well now, it's not often I see someone new in my city. Tell me your story, and we shall see if we are friends or not. Well? Or would you prefer to wash first? You positively reek, my dear.
I would like to wash, actually, if you are offering.
Darling, don't be absurd. I'm not about to let a stranger into my tub. A good friend, maybe, but you are not yet a friend. You are not yet anything.
I laid in torpor for 100 years. I am new to this time and this place.
You should have stayed in the 1920s, a much better time. Now, let's see. Gone these 100 years with that storied look about you, Oh. Oh my. How serendipitously the chips do fall. After 100 years, the nomad emerges again here in my parlor. But you... What it must have been like in the stalls of Constantinople. Such an honor.
The pleasure is all mine.
Not all of it, I assure you. But tell me, nomad of many faces, what do you call yourself now?
Fire.
Then I'm simply beside myself to meet you. Fire. As I'm sure the prince shall be. After all, you're an interesting person, and this is a most interesting time.
And what is it that makes these times so interesting?
Well, of course. You don't know. In just 2 nights, Seattle's gone to hell in a handbasket. First, this grisly business with my dear Campbell, and then a spree of reckless murders just last night. And now anarchs accosting me in my own domain. Sudden transitions of power, just awfully messy, aren't they? But I have no doubt our new prince will bring a swift end to the turmoil.
Grisly business. What happened to Campbell?
Now that is an expression. Penny, for your thoughts?
Campbell is no longer prince? What befell him?
2 nights ago, my poor child was found outside Weaver Tower missing something rather vital. His head.
What? How? Who?
Luckily, I had a spare. My other child, Ryung Choi. She rules now in his stead, under my careful tutelage.
Is it known yet? Who slew Campbell?
Darling, the answer is staring you in the face, lifelessly, from my fireplace. First Campbell, now me. Those vile anarch socialists are growing bold.
The Anarchs destroyed Campbell? Unlikely.
How they amassed such strength under my child's watch, I do not know. But I intend to find out.
The new prince, your child, Ryong. Tell me of her.
Young, by our standards, but insightful, considered, decisive, which is the best thing a prince can be. Her only flaw is that she is regrettably contemporary. She has big ideas, as the young so often do. Campbell was already a bit of a modernizer. And look where that got him.
There was a killing spree last night?
A figure in a bloodied white gown. So I hear. Running rabid through the streets, trailing gore and Dior knows what else. Seems the rabble think a leadership crisis the ideal moment to make a scene. If they had it their way, the masquerade would be more tattered than a whore's brassiere. But we'll catch them. Our pet hive is overly efficient, assuming that brute of a sheriff doesn't lobotomize the culprit first.
Based on all you have said, it seems prudent that I meet with Prince Ryong, and soon.
I'd think she's rather busy squashing an insurrection. Though I'm sure a little extra muscle wouldn't go amiss. You have my blessing. And you can use your audience to let Ryong know that I require new, more competent security. Someone with a keen hunter's instinct who can accommodate my particular tastes. Now, unless you have something further to discuss.
I will take my leave, for the time being.
Don't be a stranger, darling. There you are.
I wish to thank you. Your name meant a great deal to the court. They said I could do you a service?
Did I ask for you? I don't... Oh, yes. The gangrel. Do you know of the arrangement? That the court supply me with suitable meals? They sent me a gangrel lout to act as my gopher, to replace... the singing of reptiles in the pulse of the blood. The call of the sun as the dry seeds burn. The red that runs through unfertile soil. The wind that flays sinew from heartstring. Can you hear it, Nomad?
Hear what?
We were talking of the gangrel.
Forgive me, but are you ill?
You can't hear it? It doesn't call to you. That surprises me, after all your centuries. They say it's only for the powerful, the eldest. Of course, you were asleep, and it started after your time. Doomsayers call it the Beckoning. They have it linked to Cain, Gehenna, antediluvians. The boogeymen we tell fledglings not to fear.
And what is this beckoning?
For many, it is merely a feeling, a strange urge. Often there are dreams.
Dreams? Visions?
Then comes the music, sounding in the stillness, in the quieted mind. They say it's the song of Gehenna, beseeching our return to the cradle of civilization, to bleed in the East.
What do you mean by bleed in the East?
Some call it a crusade. They think they can prevent Gehenna by hunting elders in Torpor. Such bad manners, don't you think? Lion or stray, if a cat lies sleeping, it should be left that way.
So what do you call it?
A war, darling, against idiots.
Gehenna. I have heard this name. The end times, when the antediluvians will rise to devour their children.
If you believe the myths. The third generation, grandchilder of Cain, survivors of the Great Flood. The mighty progenitors of our clans.
In my time, talk of antediluvians and Gehenna was forbidden in many Camarilla domains.
As it still is. But here in Seattle, I am the Camarilla. And this is a private conversation.
You are certain you hear this, Song of Gehenna?
I've heard it for, so many years now. The summoning recognizes my strength. But I won't leave my jewel of a city. Oh, no. No matter who calls. Now, there was another thing. So yes, the arrangement. As I said, the court have sent me a new helper. A gangrel, calling herself Nyx. This is one of that little homunculus's japes, I'm sure of it. A gangrel, to fetch my food.
And this is a problem?
Her attempts have been little better than roadkill. She needs to be educated. Be a dear and have a chat with her, would you? Set her on the right path.
I understand that Ventrue tastes vary. What is your preference?
These days, I am particularly partial to the mourners. Those who are not too enervated, either in lust or anger. I find melancholia calms my dreams. It goes without saying that they should be from money. Like fine wine, the older the bloodline, the better. But flavor aside, they must look the part. How would I explain some piercing-ridden, tattoo-covered strumpet to the front desk? This is the Glacier Hotel. I have a reputation to uphold.
Where will I find the gangrel?
If she's at her post, you'll find her in the foyer. If not, follow the smell of wet dog. Now, run along, dear. I'll see you again before you know it.
My sister will be happy, at least. Detective, are you quite well?
Sorry, Miss Emerson. I lost my thread there. What was that about your sister?
Let me give you some advice, fledgling. You are young, and you must learn. There are two princes in this city, and you will give them both deference. For your sire's sake, and to ensure your own survival. Do you understand me?
Oh, I get it, your princeship, honestly. I do. I cross my heart. I'm listening.
Sometimes I wonder what Gideon saw in you. Then I have a conversation like this and realize how similar you are. I said my sister would be happy as she wished to speak to you.
What's this? Am I this evening's topic for discussion?
Not at all, dearest. Merely discussing etiquette.
Not about me? Oh, well, that's time wasted. But it's so good to see you, Detective. I hope you are here to enjoy yourself and not on an official investigation. A broken vase, a stolen innocence, a bloodless corpse.
Hello to you, Luke.
Oh, dear Detective, you are a sparkling tonic in an evening of toadies. I have something to discuss with you as it happens, but please, do circulate first. Business can wait. After all, this is a celebration. I will see you both later. Oh, and sister, I want to talk to you about the Carstairs matter. Will you have time this evening? Tomorrow?
I haven't forgotten. Tomorrow would be better.
Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have egos to massage, including my own.
So, might I ask about the Carstairs matter Miss Graham mentioned?
A joint enterprise, which my sister and I are considering. Nothing that should concern you. It is always wise to plan for the long term.
Well, I suppose in your case, the very, very long term.
Indeed.
What are we celebrating again?
Really, I am starting to wonder why Malkavians are permitted at our court. It is New Year, and a gathering at this time is considered traditional.
Of course. Surprised you still celebrate, though, given how many you've seen.
We like to keep up with the times.
So, you two are sisters, but very different sisters.
Sisters in blood, Detective. Not sisters in mortal terms. Has your sire told you nothing?
Not a lot, no. He thinks it's best I pursue my own inquiries.
You are on thin ice, Malkavian. As is your sire.
Might I ask how you became prince? Or should I say, one of two princes?
You can ask. It is a simple matter. The attack on our dear sire all those years ago left us leaderless. Lou and I thought it best to combine our talents.
That's a good job you two get on like a house on fire. Am I right?
I am never certain whether you're being sarcastic or direct.
Oh, direct. Definitely direct.
Lou Graham is adroit in certain spheres. I'd like to think my influence is in others. We complement each other well. Our partnership has seen this city successful through 30 years and more.
You don't like my sire?
Gideon has his uses. You are yet to prove yours.
Well, if there's a crime committed, I'm your man. To solve it, I mean. Not to cause it.
The sheriff has a modicum of faith in you. I honestly can't think why. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have had enough of your fumbling tongue.
Of course.
I wish a good evening to you, Detective. If, of course, you survive it.
Mistress Lou, you had something you wanted to discuss.
Ah, yes. The future, Detective. My sister and I have plans, and I'd like you to look into something for us.
What do you want me to look into, Mistress Lou? Just give me the facts.
You're aware of our recent troubles in the liquor market? Has Fletcher said anything to you?
He mentioned something in passing about rivals.
We are about to expand, but are suffering from a small roadblock, Detective. A roadblock I put at your door.
Mine.
Your territory, at least. Our Vancouver run has been interrupted, perhaps even redirected, and the rumor says it's someone in law enforcement.
I can assure you, Miss Lou.
Oh, I do not suspect you. It requires a particular intelligence. I do have a location and have managed to acquire some photographs. I will have my man Campbell deliver it to your office.
That does sound like a solid start to a case. I won't deny it. I'm new to this whole court business, as you know, but I'm given to understand that there's a quid pro quo in these matters.
You mean to say you're not blindly obedient, but need a reward? How about a debt owed to you by both myself and Rosalind?
Well, that works for me, so long as it's on the record.
We can discuss details with my sister later. Now, if we can just... No. No! My sister!
One from the top, both literal and figurative. Our killer was out for the kindred of Seattle, and I had a feeling he was just getting started.
Fire! How unexpected. Is this business or leisure?
Last time we spoke, we talked of matters usually prohibited by the Camarilla. It has since come to my attention that certain texts once existed on these topics. Texts you confiscated. Will you reveal them to me?
And why would I do such a thing? You know as well as I that such texts in the wrong hands could incite hysteria. Something which is only useful when carefully orchestrated.
I am here not on my own behalf, but on Sophia's.
Could she not bear to face me herself? No matter. I do possess the texts you seek. They're hidden in the crypts beneath St. Stephen's Church. You may borrow them.
Well, that was a mite easy. Where's the catch?
There is some trick, Some complication? It is perhaps guarded by a dragon?
Not at all, dear. This is simply your due for your fine work on my behalf.
I am not your servant. When I have found my answers, I will leave.
But of course, my dear. Just you keep believing that. Now, you should run along. Just make sure that the desert is rust and ochre, and the goddess of wine and honey decays into dotage. She does not see the feast in preparation, nor the 13th guest, as the cuckoo calls it to sup. Cuckoo! Cuckoo!
And who is the cuckoo?
The uninvited guest. The burrower in skin. The broken bread dressed with stone and iron.
Where is the cuckoo?
In the broken places. In the city of the east. A hand before. A world behind.
A city in the east. Is this the beckoning? Are you called there, Lou?
Oh, Again. What happened again? Leave me, Nomad. Leave me!
Very well. We will talk again.
Fire, darling, do come in. You have been busy. Tell me, why are you here?
I will speak plainly. There is a door in the underground. You know of which I speak. I need to get inside.
There's nothing down there.
If she was mortal, there'd be sweat on her brow.
See how your smile tightens without reaching your eyes? Hear the flat note in your voice? Your fear is palpable.
Ugh, you're delusional. But consider my curiosity piqued. If, hypothetically, I were to consider your request, what possible reason would I have for doing so?
The recent scandals, Benny, Isabella, Willem, all were linked to the Sabbat. I believe there is a pack in Seattle, and it may be operating beneath our feet.
A fanciful tale? Why don't you try again?
I have heard a voice, toying with me, summoning me into the darkness below. From a mind that others name the Gardener.
The Gardener?
I believe he is a child of Malkov, that he is behind that door in the underground, and he is calling me to him.
That's not possible. Why, that would mean... That would mean... No.
I cannot help you unless we are honest with each other.
There was someone, a Malkavian. I had forgotten. I thought he was gone. My condition. The visions. Perhaps this is no beckoning. But if you are right...
He has led both of us in a mind game, this Malkavian. He is Sabbat Lou Graham. Tell me what you know of him. How to get to him.
I am still not sure it's the one I remember. But if so, he was nothing then. A minor irritant, a footnote to history. He shouldn't give you trouble. There's another entrance here in the basement. I give you permission to descend. And Fire, if this is true, his destruction will change everything.
If I free you, you will remember who gave you peace.
They know about the underground. They already have vampires in cages. Anarchs, mostly, but Tolly's losing eyes, ears...
And not his mouth. Pity.
Now is not the time.
Sophia, Prince Ryong, I did not expect to see you here.
Fire!
Ah, wonderful.
Just in time, Sheriff. Situation's escalated, so I've called in all hands. Tolly filled us in on the IAO. He's searching for a base of operations as we speak. Annex splinter groups are panicking, and we're dangerously close to Masquerade Breach.
The IAO are working in daylight, hitting anywhere that even looks like a potential haven. We need to lay low.
What we need is a show of strength. Take their leader's head, this mother hen. Show both them and the restless Anarchs what they're dealing with. The best defense is a good offense. You agree with me, don't you, Fire?
We should hear what our prince has to say on the matter.
Ryong, dear.
A gun targets whatever direction you point it, and this is an arms race. We still have renegade anarchs. We have to consider whether the IAO could be a valuable tool.
Respectfully, Prince, this is no gun. The hunters, This is wildfire. Once lit, you can't control the blaze.
Well, this is a first. I have to say, I agree with your little stooge. All you need is a little intimidation. A head in the hand, after all, is better than a blaze in the bush.
What are your concerns, Sophia?
Hunters wiped out London, Anarch and Camarilla alike. Provoke them, underestimate them. Thanks to the brands, the Thin Bloods will be hit first and hardest.
Good riddance.
After them, the Nosferatu. Anyone with a tell.
Time they return to their sewers.
And the rest of us will follow.
Sophia.
I would know more of your reasoning, Lou.
Why, darling, I'm talking about symbols. Stalin, Mussolini, Hitler. Figureheads. Take the head off the snake, and what's really left? The body shrivels, and its corpse sends a message. The vermin then scatter, and when they do, you pick them off at your leisure, one by one.
Vermin? You don't mean the Anarchs?
You assume the snake isn't a Hydra, and that anarchs can be easily intimidated.
Because it isn't. And they can. You forget they're communists.
In my opinion...
Don't let them do this. Please, my love. Think of the Thin Bloods. Think of Dolly.
Is there a reason you brought your little pet, dear? This is a meeting for true kindred, not warlock lackeys. Let her tinker with her projects, I say. Keep a dog too long from its bone, and it's liable to whine.
She's here because I wanted her. But that's no excuse for bad manners. You were saying, Fire?
I think the prince is wise, and both Lou and Sophia have provided sage counsel.
Fire!
Now is not the time for diplomacy.
Rion, our sheriff here is more than capable of handling this. Fire put down one threat this very night, and in much the same way. A Malkavian terrorist calling himself the Gardener, the leader of a Sabbat cell.
You found them.
Our sheriff can deal with this IAO the same way.
No. No!
Ryong, dear, give us the room, will you? And take your dog. Fire and I need a little tete-a-tete.
I'll be at Weaver Tower.
You did well.
I do not need my ego stroked. My deeds tonight served us both.
Surely a little positive reinforcement wouldn't go amiss. I heard him cry out, the gardener. And now, nothing. I feel less burdened, as if a steel pin has been removed. This is promising, more than promising. All thanks to you, my hero. But you're troubled, child. Come, rest your head. Tell Mama Lou what burdens you.
I am beyond you in years and in strength.
Really? Shall we just be two old souls together then, considering why these nights have changed so much?
I thought the mark would be destroyed with him.
Curious. A delayed effect, perhaps?
Or something has been left undone.
Such is often the way.
I have taken up enough of your time.
Darling, we were only just getting started. But I suppose you deserve a rest. After all, tomorrow night you rid us of the IAO. Cut their head off. Meet with Tolly. He'll point you where to go. I trust you will show your usual loyalty. Do go ahead, Detective. This is fascinating.
The killer is not Kindred. A witness heard him breathing heavily.
A mortal, do you think? Or some other kind of monster?
Well, Santiago is said to be human. A hunter.
That's what they say.
The killer is incredibly strong. He can twist off a head with his bare hands.
Indeed. And this points to...
Gotta say, I am scratching my head on this one. The killer spirited Gideon away. He's a difficult man to carry, and he'd be alert to anyone who had, bad thoughts.
Perhaps. Unless the killer had a very strong mind, of course.
They killed Marlowe well before dusk. The killer can walk in the daytime.
You've already said they're not kindred, so that's no surprise.
Yeah. The killer is into crosses. The same symbol left at every killing.
And the same rebar decoration. What does that mean to you?
They're religious. Definitely a hunter, I'd say.
You think so? I feel they might be more open were that the case.
I'm not sure Santiago exists. I think he's a myth, made up to misdirect us. I couldn't find anyone who'd seen him, or any evidence of the attacks in the other cities. I think he's a story. A piece of flim-flam.
Oh, devilish. I think you're right. But who invented him, and why? So, let's sum up. The killer is strong-minded. They are not kindred, perhaps a hunter, although that's a little too indirect for my tastes. So, what's your conclusion? Who is the rebar killer, Detective?
I think it's you, Lou Graham. You used a fire to destroy your sire, and took on the guise of a mortal hunter to destroy your rivals.
Oh, now, that does feel like a good theory, but I'm kindred, Fabian. And you keep saying this is a mortal.
Campbell. It's obvious. A powerful ghoul with a powerful mind, working for you. Together, you faked the whole Santiago idea, making it look like an outside threat. Taking the head off your dearest sister and then crying crocodile tears? The two of you did this together, to clear out your rivals, because you could never share power, not in the long term. Campbell is the rebar killer, but you're the one in charge.
Oh, delightful. Oh, well done, Fabian. For a moment, I didn't think you'd get there. I think everyone else suspects. They're just too timid to mention it. So, what have we learned here?
That Campbell's a tool. And what's worse, he's your tool.
Oh, no. No, Fabian. What we've learned is you have no suspect in the rebar killings.
I can't... I have no suspect in the rebar killings.
The case is closed.
The case is closed.
There. Isn't that better? Ah, well now.
Why am I here?
I've been thinking about my big return. Seattle has changed so much these past decades. Funny to think that you should know my city better than even I.
Then perhaps it is not your city, but mine.
Oh, darling, please. Don't jest. It suits you about as well as a hive suits couture. Tell me honestly, forget for a moment that Ryong is my child and I her sire. Do you think she's a good prince?
She has a sharp mind, strong instincts, and a firm grip.
Is that all it takes these days?
Have I displeased you?
No, dear. It was just a question. I want to walk my streets, bathe in their lamplight, hear my footfalls on the rain-silvered asphalt. I long to hunt again. I'm sure you heard I had to let go of the flea-ridden stray. My first real foray will require a little more scaffolding, as it were. Something you, as sheriff, will facilitate.
Will I now? Because I hear the sheriff is busy.
Just where is this attitude coming from? The Malkavian is gone. The IAO is dealt with. What else could you possibly be doing?
Sheriffing.
Then how about we give those pesky anarchs a break? You will scout for me. I need eyes on possible hunting grounds. I prefer to inspect the menu before I dine. I'm in the mood for a young female. And since I feel a newfound spring in my step, perhaps someone a little more effervescent, high-spirited, decadent, oh, positively lustful. I'm thinking black sheep of an old money dynasty. Oh, still bankrolled by the father she renounces into her third Friday night Cabernet.
There's a thing. We know a blood doll of that vintage. Coincidence?
How very specific of you.
Oh, I'm an old romantic. I find the fantasy rounds off the palate, lessen the jowls.
And what inspired this particular fantasy?
Just some show I've been watching lately. Television, isn't it marvelous? Don't let me hold you up. I'm positively famished. Just find me a likely spot. And Fire, useful as you have been, I'm afraid this is your last chance. Don't aggravate me. You're back. Your scouting trip was a success, I hope.
The streets of Seattle could not fulfill your more specific requirements. But there are still a few candidates I can recommend.
That is disappointing. No, don't tell me.
No.
Then I suppose they will suffice. Don't you have work to do?
Was it you who branded me?
Fire. That is quite the accusation, given its implications. Are you insinuating that I am Sabat? Just why would I want to destroy all I have built?
You have not been yourself, but under the Gardener's influence. A curious, bored mind, seemingly sinking into the deathless ennui of her age. You feared Gehenna. You knew where the forbidden texts were hidden.
So a few dreams make me a cultist. Really, I don't know why I put up with this. In fact, you should just leave. I don't care. I'm done.
Lou.
Did I stutter? You know, I have the strangest feeling that all the chips are about to scatter across the table. I don't recommend returning, for your sake.
How did this happen?
By the time I knew where she was, it was already too late. I could not save her. Make no mistake, this was the work of the Sabbat.
I see. This is a blow. She never wavered in her support. Not once. And to happen now? I need a moment. Thank you, Fire. You may go.
Is that our beloved sheriff? I hope you haven't come to bring down the mood.
This is a private audience.
Oh, someone's touchy tonight. My child and I have no secrets, do we, darling?
Why are you here?
Ryong and I are celebrating. I've officially come out of retirement. Of course, I have full confidence in the strong court that my child has built. I'm not here for a title. I thought I'd see the new office and help out Prince Ryong as I can. But did I hear that right? Our dearest little Sophia, savaged by Sabbat cultists. Tragic. Oh, tragic.
You had no love for her.
Darling, we mustn't speak truth of the deceased. It's uncouth. Besides, usurper or not, I've never denied the girl's usefulness.
Enough! What of the culprits?
I destroyed those that I found, but there are still more. The Sabbat must have a leader.
You needn't look very far. After all, who were the first Sabbat, if not Anarchs?
Lou, the Anarchs aren't all...
Child, the Anarchs are nothing but the Sabbat in a new skin.
That is a perversion of history. The Sabbat started as one thing, but it is a corrupted mockery of what it once was.
Come now. The root of this is Campbell's weakness. He let that filthy Bruja Katsumi build a power base. She has drawn in the weak-blooded and the foreigners and dug them deep into the bowels of this city. She canoodles with nameless sponsors and works with alchemy and perversion. She leads your Sabbat. Her Anarchs must be exterminated.
I won't jump to conclusions.
And why not? Are you not Prince? My dear, your conclusions define reality, no matter how you come to them. And your conclusion will be this: the Anarchs must be destroyed.
No. The Anarchs must be destroyed.
God damn her for a spider.
That's better. Now, as Sheriff, you, Fire, will take ownership of destroying the Anarchs.
You can't do this, Fire. This is Lou and her ego. This is no way to close a case.
As sheriff, I will do no such thing.
Oh, I think you will. Unless, of course... Oh, here's an idea. You have one night to bring me the head of the snake. Destroy Katsumi. The rest can be cleaned up. If you can't deliver, Ryong here will announce an immediate blood hunt on every Anarch in this city. For Safiya.
I will not be party to this.
Inaction is action, dear. If you don't comply, your precious Anarchs... well... Ryong, give the Sheriff their orders.
I won't.
I order you to obey.
I order you to obey.
Well, that's settled. Finally, after so much hullabaloo. Once you're done, we'll see about finding a new sheriff. One who walks to heal. Don't disappoint me.
Fire.
Hello, my love.
Fire!
Fire? Oh, thank God you've been out for hours. The sun's up. Fire.
Fear.
Yeah. Hey, you're weak. It's the light. We're okay. We're okay.
Fire. Damn it. God damn it.
It is past dawn. Where is Lou?
I don't know. It happened so fast. I remember...
Hello.
Safiya. What do you want?
From you? Nothing. But I will give you a gift.
Oh, shit.
Wait. No. Safiya, we can talk. Safiya, we can...
Enjoy the
Stop this!
This is nothing. A candle before the blaze, a morsel before the meal, before her.
Oh, my God.
Lou Graham. But first, my love, we must talk.
This is not you, Safiya.
Oh, do you miss her? Oh, the great nomad. Let me help you. Let me love you. Forgive me, forgive me. Poor little Safiya. But I am not her.
This is not about Cain, Gehenna, or kindred superiority. Why the Sabbat?
Because it's honest fire. In a way that the Camarilla never was. I needed a weapon, and I found one. The Sword of Cain. When everything has been taken from us, we cannot be squeamish.
I found your corpse. I carried you out of that cursed place.
Ah, yes, the fledgling. The resemblance was close enough. A little cutting, a little reshaping. You should have seen through that.
You want to destroy Lou Graham.
You saw what she did to him. You saw what she took from me. The great Queen of Seattle. As she watches from her window, The Sabbat will burn her glorious city to the ground. And then you, my love, will destroy her.
That is why you marked me? To make me your assassin?
In part. But it was supposed to be so much more. The sleeping nomad would have gone to the Undercity, the old pleasure palace. There, they would be woken with blood. The beast would devour the delicacy before them. My love. My Gideon. His body was broken. No craft of mine could save him. To stand at my side and avenge himself, he needed a body. Strong. Potent. Formidable. You. I had heard such stories of the Nomad. That mark took decades of experimentation. Temporarily, it would weaken you and carve out a place for him.
I guess I got there first. Mystery solved.
All this elaborate scheming. You are nothing but a swooning, lovesick fool!
Says the little mouse as claws pierce its skin. You always squeak so loud.
You failed. Poor little Sophia. Somehow I slipped from your grasp. And your lover is bone meal and ashes. I am sorry to have spoiled your plan.
You know what waits beneath Seattle? A garden filled with moonflowers. Thousands, strong and thirsty. My planting, ready to bloom for the long night. Up and up and up they'll grow, up through the sewers to the streets. All they need is a little fertilizer, a taste, to spur on the seedlings.
Atrium. All that blood stockpiled for the end of Lou Graham.
All of this you will do alone.
If I must. But preferably not. Join me.
Now hold on.
I have dreamed of him in you. And the dream lingers still. Your face is his, and his is yours. You embody my love. You know what Lou is, how she wraps kindred and cities alike in choking poison. You want to see her burn.
Fire, I have a notion.
I will not.
Then I do not need you, Fire. Only the Nomad. This beautiful, ancient flesh. This power. This strength.
Go out of the window.
What?
You still wear the mark. Another can wear this face. Can be my sword.
Go out the window.
It would destroy us.
It would reduce you, make you a passenger in your own skull.
Trust me.
But I would miss you. So,
Trust me!
what do you think, my love?
I trust you, Fabian.
There! Come on, Fire.
give up on me now. Move. Move! Vivian, you're almost there. Just move!
Sophia!
Fire! My love! You arrived in time! Crude, isn't it? But by sickle or sight, time cares not. Have you come to change your mind?
I am here only to end your suffering.
Mine? And what of yours? Cain marked you long ago, Nomad. All those centuries running like a frightened rabbit. You bear our mark, and through it, I will make you a true sword in Cain's hand. A true and proud kindred, not a skulker in shadows. The city bleeds. Jezebel sits watching at the window. Soon, she will fall, and you and I will be the hounds to lick those old bones clean.
There is no creature more foul or wretched than a vampire of the Sabbat. I have no love for Lou Graham. I will deal with her. Once I have dealt with you.
Then you are decided. So begins the harvest.
Are you satisfied? The gardener is gone. Your moonflowers are gone. And soon, you too will be gone.
No, I will never leave you. For you, dear fire, are mine. Mine! My love!
Of fires, of rioting, hallucinations brought on by chemical fumes. You know the spin. Sure, folks died. They called it Red Christmas. Investigation, executive heads rolled at a gasoline processing plant, and that was it. Business as usual for the people of the city, once they cleaned up all the blood on the snow. A body fell out of a penthouse window at the glacier just as dawn was breaking. No idea how that happened. I definitely wasn't there, and nor was the sheriff. Seattle should really get our tall buildings up to code, is all I'm saying. Maybe some sort of safety railing. Katsumi stood up, pulled shit together, took the place over. Guess we're in Anarch Town now. We came to an accommodation. Those of us left. The Nomad's still here, standing by Katsumi's side, keeping the youngsters in check. See, the Nomad remade our city, and maybe our city needed it. And at the end of the day, every town needs a sheriff.